Hello everybody, it's the Crypto Guru here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you all how to set up Kryptex, the nice hash alternative, and I'm also going to be kind of reviewing it in the process and giving you all my overall opinion of it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create an account up here. You can just click register and that will create you an account, and then you want to download and install this. Just like other programs, it's really easy. It's just a simple exe file and it's super simple to install. Once you've installed it and opened it, it will start running some benchmarks. Now, I liked the way it ran its benchmarks as well. I mentioned that I liked the way WinMiner ran its benchmarks, where it kind of did them as you're going forward and it doesn't need them at the beginning. But Kryptex only took a few minutes to run its benchmarks, so I'm not sure if that makes them less accurate, but if they are still accurate, then I think that's really great because it really only took 4 or 5 minutes versus quite a while with NiceHash. So once you open Kryptex and you log in and everything, it's going to be running. It likes to automatically start running, and as far as I'm concerned, this is my only issue with Kryptex for the most part, is that it will basically always try to run and there's no stop button. There's nowhere you can just say, no, I don't want it to run. You can see it says paused right there. What you have to do, as far as I've been able to find, maybe this is not the only way, but you have to go down here and then you have to right click on the Kryptex logo, and then you can see I can click turn on, but if it was mining, then I would be able to click pause or turn off, and then it would come over here and give me a few options if I want to do it for like an hour or if I want to do it until restarted, which is what I do. So I don't like that about it, but that is the only way I've found so far to pause it or keep it from mining if I just want to open the program. Other than that, there's really not a lot to do. You can see in these settings you have switch to full mode. You can change that to based on activity or just never, which is what I have it on. You can choose light mode, you can choose CPU mining, and of course you can start it with Windows. I believe these are all three selected by default, and you can see which one I have selected. Light mode is really interesting though. See, most miners, when it comes to NiceHash or something else, they will just mine with max intensity, and they may have a way to kind of limit the intensity if you actually want to like use your computer, but it's pretty difficult for the average person to figure it out. You have to go in and maybe enter the thread count or something, and while that's possible, it's just a little difficult for the average user. So with Kryptex, all you have to do is click light mode. So right now, if I was to start mining, it would not mine with light mode and it would mine with full intensity. If I click this, then it will use light mode, which simply means that the intensity is slightly less, so you'll be able to use your computer for browsing and other simple tasks. I wouldn't recommend gaming while mining with light mode, but it might be possible depending on your system. So I like light mode and I use it on this computer because I don't like to run this computer too hard because it's my personal computer, and I never like CPU mining, so I turned that off, and I don't like things starting with Windows. So this is what my setup is. If you were doing this on a mining rig, of course I would recommend turning this off because it's a mining rig. It's built to be run to its fullest potential. So that's pretty much it when it comes to that. And then there's profile and support. You can change the balance right here. You can change it to Bitcoin if you want to view it in Bitcoin or whatever other currency you use. And if you want to participate in beta testing, then you can do that. But I like stable versions of the program, so I'm not going to participate in beta testing. So that's pretty much it when it comes to the program itself. There's not a lot to it. When you run it, it will tell you the profitability at the time, and of course your balance right here you can see, and that's pretty much it. It'll tell you if it's running full or light mode, and that's all there is for the program itself. However, if you log into their online platform, you see a lot more. You see your total balance again, you see it in Bitcoins as well, your crypto credits. I'm not exactly sure what that is in all honesty, but you can see your crypto credits there, your earnings history, and you can also see some other things. You can go to your balance and see it in a lot of different ways. Your unconfirmed credits, your confirmed credits, your available for withdrawal, all-time earnings, all that information and stats. You can go here and see your hardware. You can see what you have on here. Mine is an RX 580, and it's you know, an i5, so you can see all that information here with no issue. They have a few different methods of requesting payment. You can see they have Bitcoin and a couple others, but you know, these have been grayed out to where I'm not able to do them. And then I don't know what this is exactly, but Bitcoin is the only one I would go with personally. You can see that I could withdraw some funds, and it tells me the minimum withdrawal amount very clearly right there, which I don't hit, so I couldn't withdraw. But it does tell you all of that. It tells you the fee, and it's very straightforward about all of that. So it's pretty simple to do, and I like it pretty well. They also do have a referral program, I believe, so that is, you know, potentially good if you want to kind of work with referrals and, you know, get all of that. I'll have a referral link down in the description below this video. But that's pretty much it when it comes to Kryptex. It's extremely simple to set up. My only two issues maybe with it are the fact that it doesn't let me stop it very easily. I hate that it doesn't, you know, give me a good option to pause it. I have to go down here and play with the settings and things. So I don't like that. And then the only other thing I would say is probably that it doesn't really tell me what I'm mining. I understand if it doesn't want to give me control over what I'm mining because it wants to be as simple as possible, but I would still kind of like, as a courtesy, just to know, you know, what am I mining? Am I mining Ethereum? Am I mining some other tiny coin I haven't even heard of? You know, I would kind of like to know what I'm mining. So as far as the profitability, I'm not going to get into that. It is it's less than NiceHash for the most part, but there were some times where I was earning more than NiceHash. So again, I'm going to cover this all in a future video. So again, depending on when you're watching this, you may want to go look at that other video where I'm directly comparing the earnings of NiceHash, Kryptex, and WinMiner all in the same day, all on the same machine. So that's it for today's video, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next down in the comments.